I am on my way to my first meeting of the day. Today's going to be a little different. I don't have many meetings per se. I have a lot of work that needs to get done, but I'm not meeting many people and I don't have really any events planned. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of a snippet about Yes PHX and some stuff I was talking to people about yesterday that I'm just curious to get other people's opinions on and kind of get out there into the community. So more to come on that. See everybody later. So today's been a little bit less exciting from a vlogging point of view, so I obviously haven't been recording or capturing as much. I have a feeling there are going to be a few days like this every week, and so I'm still trying to figure out how exactly to go about this. I think one of the best things is just, as I kind of said in the beginning, I want to be able to use this not so much from a documentary point of view, but more from a just capturing kind of what's going on in the different communities I'm a part of, and hopefully shedding some light on those and finding people who might want to partner, finding people who just might be interested in the space and looking to do it themselves. I know I've met with a lot of different people who want to try to get into the entrepreneurship stuff, and so I'm hoping to use this as a little bit of a forum for that. So I just want to talk about a few things really quickly that I've been talking with a few different people about, and a few things I've noticed. Should go without saying, but we live in a really crazy time, right? We live in a time where watching YouTube and following things like esports are more popular than watching TV and going to a baseball game or going to a football game. And that's really crazy. So one statistic I learned today was that there were more people who watched the League of Legends World Championship than watched the NBA Finals last year. So that should give you a little bit of a perspective as to what's happening in our world today. And it's really fascinating for me because I know there are a few different people that I watch somewhat regularly on YouTube, but it does get time consuming to try to follow that many people. So it's really only one or two. But I know that a lot of people follow a lot more. And so it just depends on how voracious of a watcher or a follower you want to be of different people. And so I find that really interesting, and I'm hoping that even with this kind of dialogue here, we learn a little bit more about that and can dive a little bit deeper. But, I just wanted to say that I think it's really fascinating, and I know that I haven't talked much about my businesses yet because I don't really want this to become a promotion for them, but we are doing a few different things in these spaces, and so from time to time you'll probably hear me talk about them, and I'll share a little bit more about what we're actually up to. So all of that to say, still trying to figure this out. If you have any suggestions or any questions or anything you'd like me to answer, go ahead and put those in the comments. I know that this isn't going out to a lot of people yet, but hopefully those of you that are watching it, if you are interested and you're able to engage a little bit more, that'll be awesome so that I know what's going on and how I can better cover some of these different things. So anyway, with that said, I've got to get back to work, but I will see everybody later. All right, so as promised yesterday, I'm going to just take a few minutes here to go through the startup grind and Yes PHX little box that I won. Again, it was called the Emergency Office Party in a Box, which is a pretty cool name, so I'm really curious to see what exactly is in here. Very well done. Fireball whiskey. Always a good time. Lots of these Coke bottles. I've never actually had Coke out of this. Please recycle. And Diet Coke. Interesting. And then lots of original Cracker Jack. So it just looks like it's a lot of these same things, which is really cool. So I definitely understand how it's an emergency office party in a box. So thank you very much, Startup Grind. Thank you very much. Yes, PHX. Another good time will be had by all. Also, really quickly, it's time for a little bit of snail mail. I've actually been recording on things like this cup, where I flip it upside down and set the GoPro on it and record. Right now, it's on a Chipotle cup. So I ordered a stand, so hopefully that's what's in the snail mail here. Nice. Flexible tripod. I have no idea how it is. They got pretty good reviews on Amazon. It smells kind of weird. That's right. So in order to fit the GoPro, I need the thing that fits into this, which I also ordered, but apparently isn't in yet. So gonna have to wait till later to see how this works. Nice little message from Jeff. It wasn't even like he sent it to me. I purchased it from him. That's pretty good customer service. If somebody from Amex is watching this, you guys send a lot of these and I always have to throw them away and I feel bad. And I've even used different services to try to suggest you stop sending these. I don't want to waste the paper. But I already have an Amex. You should know that. Nothing else interesting in the snail mail, so that is it for now.
Eu vou contar para vocês, esse som é do Brasil, misturando dança. O som é melhor você se preparar pra essa mistura, pegando a favela.
Also, I realize that sometimes I sit hunched over. If you see me doing that, please call me out. It's really bad, and I'm trying to fix it.